Hello! Today we will learn how to multiply a whole number by a fraction. This is an algorithm that we haven't yet studied with you. So of course, let's start with an example. We need to multiply 6 by 1/3. 6 is a whole number, 1/3 is a fraction. So what do we do here? Of course, let's work out in general what is 6 times 1/3. So we can, without knowing the rules of multiplying a whole number by a fractional number, we can basically solve this example. Why? Because 6 times 1/3 means we need to take 6 times 1/3. So I can write down 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3 plus 1/3 and plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 times. So we need to take 6 times 1/3 each. And basically I can add up these fractional numbers. So what do we have here? The denominator is 3 everywhere. I write 3 and I add the numerators. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I end up with 6 divided by 3. And 6 divided by 3 is 2. So I reduce 6/3, that's a 2. And basically, we don't need a rule to multiply a whole number by a fractional number. We can add it up, but the point is that it's not really convenient. So of course there are some rules. So let's go back with you to multiplying just fractional numbers. So if I had a fractional number right here, then I could multiply a fractional number by 1/3. So I'm missing this 6th, I'm missing a denominator right here. And then I could easily multiply it. But the thing is that if I write a 1 here, then 6 divided by 1 will be a 6. And then what do you get? That I need to basically multiply 6 firsts by 1/3. So let's multiply the first 6 by 1/3. The rule of multiplication, which is 6 times 1 and 1 times 3. Like I told you, you can shorten it. I reduce 3 and 6 divided by 3. 3 divided by 3 would be 1. 6 divided by 3 is 2. That leaves 2 times 1 and 1 times 1. The result is the same 2. So in this way, we can say that there is also a rule for multiplying a whole number by a fractional number. Yes, of course that rule exists. The only problem is that originally, in the original example, the 6 did not have a denominator, but we can do it. So any whole number I can write it down as a fractional number. In order to do that, what do I have to write down? I have to write down the same whole number and the denominator as 1. So that's what we need to memorize. That is, in order to multiply a whole number by a fractional number, we need to represent the whole number as a fraction with denominator 1, and then we will return to what we already know. So we multiply the numerator by the numerator and the denominator by the denominator. The same situation happens when you multiply a fractional number by a whole number. So let's say 15 sevenths we need to multiply by 21. So we've swapped the multipliers and the whole number is the second multiplier. But that doesn't change the verb, so I'm the same. 15 sevenths, that's what I had. A fraction. 21, how do I write it down? I'll write down 21/1. And I've solved the whole problem. Now 15 I multiply by 21 and 7 I multiply by 1. Reduce as much as possible. I see that I have 7 and 21 reduced by 7. 7, that is 7 and 20. 1 divided by 7. And here will be a 1 and here will be a 3. And then I am left with 15 multiplied by 3. and divide by 1 times 1, I'll write that down. 15 times 3 is 45. So to multiply fractional numbers by a whole number, you just need to put the denominator in the whole number. With a 1, and then you can multiply this example into just fractional numbers in our next lesson. We'll do an example of multiplying a whole number by fractional numbers. That's all for today. Goodbye. See you again.